As I build up my altar, my self-confidence grows too. Choosing the authentic, loving and real parts to stay, leaving out anything that feels stale. The fire, the knowing, the connection burns out anything that holds back this new journey. Ensuring a bright and beautiful future, a world I once thought I didn't deserve. As I let go of my guilt, I realized that the life I have always longed for is right here in my hands, just waiting to be sculpted. I didn't deserve what I went through, but I do see it as valuable lessons. No more shame, no more shoving things under the rug. They have to be addressed to facilitate healing and hearing. I address the pain and trauma, and I'll hold them deeply. My inner child had no choice but to stay quiet, but now she's safe to speak her truth. Yes, I love myself, I am choosing myself, but that's not a bad thing. There's such a stigma around these topics, mental health, ancestral shame, and trauma. It is our birthright to speak freely about these things, to hold them tenderly in our arms. If we don't accept ourselves, life will become a blur. We can lose ourselves in shame. Changing the system is no easy feat, but with bravery, love, and kindness, we can do anything. Diva Karja, and welcome to my video. Today, we are going to be sorting out my very, very messy altar. I consider myself a pagan, although I haven't really practiced too much as of late. I did a full moon ritual last night, but other than that, I don't really do it that much. And I haven't really been doing research either, but I know deep within my soul that I resonate with this religion, and I resonate with witchcraft too. It's just that I have been dealing with a lot of stuff the past couple of months. When I was younger as well, teenage years are quite difficult for me. I kind of had one foot in, one foot out, and I want to do more research. I want to keep my altar clean. I want to pray to my goddesses, and I want to pray to myself, and I want to work on myself, and I want to clean my altar and, you know, facilitate a space for all of that. So today we're going to be cleaning my altar. I thought I'd bring you guys along on this journey with me, just to kind of tell you a little bit more about my story and who I am in regards to paganism and spirituality and stuff like that. So as you can see, it is very, very messy. I made it probably a little bit before I moved into this room, so maybe 2 years ago, and I haven't done a clean. I've never cleaned it. I've just kind of put stuff in there, and it's been collecting dust since I put all the stuff on there. I've got some eggshells for protection magic, and I definitely want to keep these. I think I could find a suitable place to put it, and I do actually have a lot of empty jars, so I could use those for this. I've got a lot of crystals. My idea is that I want to have kind of like a border, not at the front, but on the sides I want to have a border of, you know, different stuff, but in the middle I want to keep it as clean as possible for tarot readings, for, like, you know, spells, working, stuff like that. I think I'm going to start with the top. So I've got this branch. I do love drawing plants and flowers. That's kind of my thing that I like doing, so I have quite a few of those on my altar. Actually, I only have one, but I have quite a few dotted around my room. It's just kind of like one of the ways that I like to give back to nature. Not give back to nature, but the way I like to appreciate nature is just by, like, collecting bits of it. I just take whatever's kind of falling onto the ground. So as well as paganism, I also kind of delve into a lot of different spiritual practices. Like I said at the start, I like somatic healing. I also really love just like breathwork meditation, stuff like that, and a lot of the new age practices I do enjoy. So I collected this stick, and I've been scared to let go of it, but I think it might be time to let go of it. Along with this as well. I collected this a couple of years ago, and once again it's just kind of collecting dust, so I'm going to give those back to the earth. I think that should be okay to put the eggshells into. So I'm going to do that now. If anyone is a practicing witch in the comments, and if you know your stuff, please give me some advice on anything that you can really think of that I might need advice on. Anywhere you get your information, stuff like that. But I just want to be completely real, raw and honest with you guys. Tell you exactly what's going on, exactly my story, and yeah, just honesty. Honesty is the best policy, isn't it? So we've got the eggs in our bobble. It's not very full, so I'm thinking I'm gonna use eggs a lot more and hopefully get some more eggshells. I did used to actually collect my eggshells in here, It's my black salt. So I've got some Himalayan salt in there, and I've got some eggshells, and I've got some incense. That was meant to be like my homemade mixture, and I still use it a bit. Well, I still add to it, I haven't really used it that much. Kind of used for protection and stuff like that. Usually to kind of like go around spells, make sure things are grand. Look, it's so easy to build an altar when you have a world outside you that just has so many natural things. If you see something really cool on the floor, I'd recommend collecting it. This was meant to be for like, in case I wanted to do like any negative work towards people, which I don't think I want to do anymore. Obviously, like if someone's sending negative energy towards me actively, I might, but personally, I'd rather just use my craft for my own self-development and for my own future and for my own good. But maybe that'll change. And it's also a really cute little bottle, so I think I'm going to keep this in case I want to do any little jar spells in the future. I have cleared off the altar, I've disinfected it, I've wiped it down, now it's time to put everything back on. And I don't even really know where to start. I think I like where my crystals are, where I put them for the time being. As in, I'm not going to keep them there, but I like it in that box. And there's other candles, a lot of bottles for moon water and stuff, but I tend to not use my moon water that much. At least I haven't in the past because I haven't really known what to do with it. So again, I need to do all my research. I got a book from Matt Oren, and apparently they're really good with advice and all this sort of stuff. So I am going to definitely give that a read once I am finished reading my current book. I think it's very important to educate myself with the right people who have similar morals to me and stuff. So I don't know what to do. I need to figure out where to put everything. There's so much. A lot I'm going to get rid of, to be honest. A lot of the stuff I've held on to, a lot of it has stagnant energy, past energy. Some of the stuff is from the past, but I want to look at it with a new light. Crystal wise, I'm probably going to keep all my crystals. I just don't know where I'm going to put them, but a lot of other stuff I'm going to have to get rid of because they're just kind of cramping up the space. I'm gonna keep this because massage is something that I really enjoy doing and it's very soothing to me. And a lot of the bottles I'm probably just gonna clean out and keep in storage. I've done the altar now. It's pretty clean. I have never seen it this clean, and it's kind of a lot more minimalist than I would usually do, but I really like it. It gives off like a very fresh feeling, a very fresh vibe, and it's kind of like giving off like new beginnings, which is exactly what I'm in. I've kind of split it down the middle. On the right hand side is my more like, not dark, but foresty and protective side of myself, and on the left is my more whimsical side of myself. I'm really into the fae, but I'm also really into dragons and wolves and stuff, so I've kind of split it up in that way. I really love it, honestly. I love the way I put the new little stick in there, because I found that recently in on a walk with my dog. And I have a few candles. Most of my candles are actually dotted around my room. They weren't just on my altar, but I've put a few candles back on the altar, just like keeping the middle space of it clean so that it feels pretty minimal, and also so I have room to actually do stuff. I'm hoping to at least do some sort of ritual or spell or something at least every new and full moon. So I want to have my altar ready for that. I'm really into Celtic paganism, so I'm going to have a look into that and what I can do. I don't know what else to say. I'm really glad that I cleaned it. I'm really glad that I sorted things out, and I'm really glad that I'm throwing out things that I don't really relate to anymore. I have my singing bowl on it, which is a practice I actually have picked up recently. I haven't done it that recently, but I was doing it over the winter. Vocal toning, I'll probably do a video on it in the future. I did show you this as well. That I had since I was, I don't know, since I can remember. It's very, very special to me, so I had to keep that on my altar. So I have a few little memorabilias from my childhood, so that if I'm doing inner child work, I can connect with my inner child. I'm also want to get into cacao ceremonies. I might actually do a video on that. So I think I'm going to end this video here. As you can see, I'm really, really happy. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you're not yet subscribed and you really enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give me a subscribe. Give me a like and give me a comment. Tell me what you thought of it. Tell me if you have any advice or anywhere that you learned, anything that you learned that you want to tell me, anything that you think I should know, anything. Just pour your heart out in the comments if you want to. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you all so much, and I hope you guys have a great week, day, year, and month.